How's it going, YouTube? Well, I went to the doctor's today, and I thought I'd get my yearly blood work done. So I waited an hour, and for the doctor, and they called me in, and this young doctor come in, and she goes, "What's the problem today?" I said, "Well, there's no problem. I'd just like to get my blood work done." She said, "For what?" I said, "Well, just your regular yearly checkup, blood work, whatever." I said, I would also like to get my vitamin D done. And she goes, "Oh, well, we don't test for vitamin D anymore." I said, "Oh, really?" I said, "Why is that?" She says, "Well, because we just don't need to. Everybody has enough vitamin D." What? That spun me around, man, when she said that. This is supposed to be an educated human being. Somebody that I'm supposed to be trusting with my health. That's what she said. So I said, "Well, why? Who told you that?" She said, "Well, it's literature. It's all over. It's what we learn. It's what we learned in school." And I said, "Oh," I said, "Well," I said, "Did you know that North America has one of the highest rates of vitamin D deficiencies in the world?" North America. Like 80% of us are like vitamin D deficient because we get 6, 7 months, well, at least 6 months of winter. And she said, well, no, before I said that, I said, "Well, how are we supposed to get vitamin D?" She goes, "Oh, well, you get it through your skin." And I said, "Well, don't we have 6 months of winter?" She goes, "Yeah." She says, "But, there's enough vitamin D in the food that we eat. Plus, everybody supplements." I said, "Oh," I said, "really?" I said, "Okay." I said, "How much do you supplement with?" She goes, "I take 2,000 international units." I said, "Oh, okay." And I said, "You think that's enough?" She goes, "Yeah, it is." I said, "Well," I said, "I don't know what they taught you in school." I said, "But 80% of us in North America are vitamin D deficient because of the 6 months of the year we have our clothes all covered up with our heads and our scarves and our boots and our jackets, and we most would probably stay indoors." And at this point, she was looking at me like, who the fuck am I to tell her business? Anyway, I said, "You know what? I don't want to argue about it." I said, "Okay." I said, "I would also like to get I would like to get a heavy metal test done." And she goes, "Well, why?" I said, "Because I think I've been exposed to heavy metals." She goes, "Well, I don't think so." But I think she was really still ticked off about telling her that 80% of the people in North America are vitamin D deficient. I think that really got under her skin, and she just became very curt, nasty, basically. And I said, she goes, "Okay, well, I'll go get your referrals." I said, "Oh yeah." I said, "Don't forget about the heavy metals." She goes, "I don't do those. You have to have a good reason for those." I said, "Well, I do have a reason. I believe that I've been exposed to heavy metals." She says, "You know what?" She says, "I don't want to deal with this anymore. I'm going to go get another doctor to deal with you." I said, "Hey, great. That's good. Thank you." So then she left the room, and this lady, I don't know what they are. I think they're orderlies, whatever. They kind of seat you. They call your name, and then they escort you back to the room where they do the the medical evaluation. Anyway, she came in and she goes, "I'm sorry to say, sir, that we're going to have to ask you to leave." I said, "What?" I said, "Why?" She said, "Because I guess you and the doctor have a difference of opinion," and she said that there's nobody else here to see you, and she said that she's not going to deal with you. I was blown away. I was blown away. What the fuck is going on with this country? These are supposed to be medical professionals that are there to serve us. We pay them to serve us. I asked her a basic question. I asked her why they weren't doing vitamin D, and she told me they don't do it anymore, it's not needed because you get enough in your food and from the sun. And I informed her of my opinion, which was, I've done a lot of research about vitamin D, and you don't get enough, and 80% of North Americans are vitamin D deficient. I said, you know what? I said, you are a professional. This is your line. You are here to take care of people. You are here to take care of people. It's your job to do some research. And she didn't like that. She didn't like me telling her that. So anyway, they kicked me out of the goddamn office and said, you have to go somewhere else. We're not going to deal with you. So I left. You see what's happening here, people? You see what's happening? The system is taking over the health system. Whatever system is out there that is fucking poisoning us every fucking day of life with the chemtrails, with the fluoride, that same fucking system is taking over the medical system now and are saying, we're not going to do vitamin D tests anymore. It's not needed. Even though 280 metabolic actions are undertaken by vitamin D in your body. And when you don't get that vitamin D, you get fucking sick. You get cancer, you get fucking the flu, you get the colds, you get every fucking disease on the planet. And they're taking it out of the system. I bet before fucking long, they're going to make it fucking illegal. It's going to be illegal. Illegal to take vitamins. They want you fucking sick and dying, people. They want you sick and dying. This is fucking Canadian health system. And I said, in the conversation, I also said, well, I said, how do you go about changing this? She says, well, you have to get hold of your MLA. And I said, oh my fuck. MLAs are controlling the health system now. It's fucking retarded, man. It's fucking retarded. Anyway, I just thought I'd share that fucking shit with you. People better wake up. I'm going to go see a fucking naturopath because I did go to another doctor and I told her about vitamin D too. Like after I was done with her, I said, fuck, I had another doctor I don't like going to because she's crazy too. But I ended up going to her because I just want to get my blood work done because I'm having some issues with gluten and all that stuff. So I said I would also like to get I told her I wanted to get a vitamin D test. She goes, oh no, we don't do vitamin. I don't even do vitamin D tests. We have enough vitamin D. She's another one who said the same shit, same spiel come out of her mouth. She says you get enough vitamin D. She didn't say you get it from your food, but she said we don't do vitamin D. I don't even get vitamin D checks. Everybody's fine with vitamin D. I said, well, you know what? I said I take 8,000 international units a day in the wintertime. She goes, oh my gosh, you're poisoning yourself. You're poisoning yourself. That's what she said. I'm poisoning myself. But she filled out the form for all the rest of my blood work and my gluten, whatever else, your regular blood work. So she wouldn't do the vitamin D. But she didn't say, you know what, maybe you should get a vitamin D even though they don't have one because maybe you're poisoning yourself. She wasn't concerned about that. She just shuffled me out of her office and said, here, go take that to the front desk and you'll get your requisition for your blood work. The system, man. Think about it. This is a fucking system. People got to wake up. Start taking your health in your own hands. Start eating good. Go organic. Eat the fucking vegetables. Get the vitamins into you. Do some research. Don't trust the fucking system. The system wants to see you dead and fucking dying. Anyway, that's my spiel. You guys have a good day. Do the D.